and welcome back to my channel. Today I've come on to show you my entry into this week's Pink Bubble Card Alphabet Challenge. Hilary set a prompt this week for embossing, so I thought I would have a look into my embossing folder drawer and see what I had in there. I've got quite a few embossing folders and I don't use them. I'll struggle to know what to do with them, so I've watched a few videos on YouTube, and one in particular stood out and I really had fun with, and it was by JMC Create. It was by Jackie. She showed you how to ink your embossing folders and put them through the machine. So I've made these two cards to start with using this little Gemini embossing folder, and you basically just ink with the Distress Oxide on one side, on the deboss side, and that inks your background, and then you just run the ink over the top, and that inks the top part for you. So it worked really well with this one, but it didn't work so well with this one. I think the Dusty Concord was a really juicy pad, and it's gone. I think I've pressed too hard and it's gone on a bit, but it's okay. And the background for these two, I used this Stampin' Up set. Love this set that much that I was having so much fun playing with it. I've actually gone front and back with both cards, so there's the pattern on the back as well. So I've raised this one up on here on some foam pads and a couple of butterflies, and it's got the best wishes on there. This one I've just put thanks, that's raised up, but I've just stuck that one straight onto the card. I did a couple of flowers. There's some little sparkly bits on that one, you can see on there. So that was what I did first. Then I used this folder, which I got from Hobbycraft not that long ago, and I've used it a couple of times. I really like it. So I made a tag with this one, and I used the antique linen just to ink the lower part of the embossing folder, and I've just left the top part white because I think that looks quite striking. I've just put like a little cluster of things on the bottom and just added every detail of their journey onto that one. So I like that, that's quite cool. And then there was another video I watched, which if I can find it I'll link that below as well, and it was using using napkins with the embossing folder. So I got this napkin, and what you do is you cut out your section of a napkin and you peel the layers apart, so you've just got the top layer, and then you stick a piece of card and put it down, smooth it out, and then let it dry, and you cut your card to size, and you actually put that through your machine, and it actually came out like that. So that was the embossing folder I used, and I just think that's really cool. It creates a really cool background for a card. So this one I've just backed onto red card, and I've raised up a sentiment and a couple of flowers, and just used a green card base. I was using up things out of my stash, but I just thought that was really cool. I'll definitely try that again with some different napkins and possibly some different embossing folders. And then the last one, whereas I think this is probably my favourite out of everything that I've made this week, and this one was using this Gemini 3D embossing folder, and I used the blue. I've had a bit of a play, and I've done a silver one, and I've done a nice pearlised white one there, but I went with the blue. I backed it onto a light blue card base, and then I used this Gemini set where it's the stamp and the die, which cuts this part out for you, and then you can choose a word there. So I just chose the birthday word there, so happy birthday. Little butterfly on there, and the two sunflowers were actually given to me by Angie Beaumont in a swap, an autumn swap we did last year. I just think they really stand out well on the card, and I'm quite pleased with that. The embossing folder worked really well with the sort of glittery metallic blue card. I don't know where I got that from, but I don't know whether you can see the full effect of that. It's lovely. So yes, I've had great fun playing with my embossing folders, and I think I'm going to use them a bit more often now. I know that they're a bit more flexible and you can do a lot more things with them that I first originally thought. So yep, so those are my makes for the prompt this week. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.